Hey, welcome back. Had this game on the Sicily. It's a EC game. I'm looking at the G14 AS, the Italian 5.0, rank 4, German BF 109.
The enemy is winning. We must counterattack.
Largely stock. So I've got the belts, so I figure I would talk about a few things and how things have changed a little bit. You notice I have the views, the head movements. Now, this is set to the hat on top of the stick. I hit 1 to center. Zoom, I have to see where my thumb is. My head movements are the WASD. I have this one where it just snaps back when I let go of it. But this one, I have it to where it stays after I let go, the head up movement. And that's so that I can look over the nose a little bit. And I'm getting used to using it. A lot of times, especially when you're turning, you need to see a little bit further. So I figured I would try to get used to that. I see a lot of really good pilots using that, even though it's probably usually with their head tracking software and such. But I don't mind this way. I actually like it because like the other was really wearing out my neck.
We need to put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
So if you note my speed, and this is a B-17 looks like. I'm going to do a quick pass on him. I would say it's probably because of the stock 30s. I'm not sure how good those are, but I take my time getting back up there. Try to keep my speed decently high and look, because this, you gotta watch bouncing because you're very vulnerable on the climb back up, and that's what a lot of people look for. So let's see where the B-17, now he had smoke, so it shouldn't be too hard to find. Oh wait, we have a customer here. Oh wait, what's that? That looks like a Italian plane. But I'm not gonna worry about him. He's outsped me already anyway, but this I am worried about. Got one right below the ticket counter, and I've got one down low. There's a P-51.
Guide on me.
It's like a D-30 because it's got the red tips.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
Haha, rip. Rip flaps. Man, look at him turn. Don't black out now. Oh, okay. Ooh.
Somebody, cover me.
have to just run. He's on me though. Hear those 50s. I'm pretty sure he's faster than me too. Luckily, I can spam this thing. I'm gonna lose a lot of money because I can't really keep up. Okay, so I also bound my brakes to my rudder. So my right brake is on E and my left brake is on Q. And those are also my rudder keys. So
The enemy is winning. We must counterattack.
I primarily use that for takeoff now. I don't use my stick rudder because it's kind of wore out, I guess. Yeah, so... Uh-oh. I tend to accidentally hit my flaps instead of my gear key, which is horrible. I want to move it, but it takes so long to memorize things. Uh-oh. This Kuro Kasa, he's usually on Japan. Yeah, so I guess that's about it for right now. I also want to test my recording. Looks like I'm getting 55 frames, which is pretty good. And considering this graphics card, it's a R7 250 overclock edition, 2 gigabyte.
We need to put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
And I put this in the spot of my other graphics card that's supposed to be on RMA that I haven't heard from him in a while. I don't know what's going on there, but seems to be pretty decent. I mean, this is medium graphics. This is a user-made skin by Petronera, I believe. Or Pagani Zonda. Yeah, so that's why it looks so good. And that's also why the reticle's pink, because he put a different reticle in there. Which is pretty cool. I like that because you can't see the orange one all the time. Oh wow, that's showing two. Oh, there's three. Wow. I guess that has something to do with the game files, or maybe he didn't leave the size of the reticle wide enough, maybe? Interesting, but boy, the skin is just gorgeous. Look at that. He really outdid himself this time. Now, I don't think I have this on high textures, but it still looks amazing.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
Okay, so we only have a bomber on our teams. I gotta be really careful. And that looks scary, whatever it is. Might be him. Be real careful too. Oh yeah. I'm not as close to the front lines as I thought. Whatever it is gaining on me. I have to adjust, but you can see I've got fairly decent with this. And the only real problem about not having face or the head tracking is that the lines in the canopy are always in the way, but you can easily handle that if you got this set. Oh, okay, that's a bomber. It's like a B-24 maybe. And then I hit 1 to center it. That's basically my reset for flaps and everything is 1. Oh, it's looks more like a Lancaster maybe. Oh yes, turn. Oh, it's a Halifax. Halifax. Now, if I could just keep from losing him. Is he diving away, or is that another fighter?
The enemy is winning. We've got to counterattack.
No, that's him. So I wonder how my recording is. I'll have to check it after this, but if this is the case, that's pretty good news, you know? Uh-oh. Yeah, there was a hit. He's like, oh yeah, you're hitting me. I need to fire back. No, no. I could do without you shooting me right now. Oh my god. Gunners are just insane, man. And see, the thing about the Halifax is while it's wonderfully armed, it does not have a belly gunner. So usually the best option is to dive and get underneath of them. That is, if they'll stay still enough, because I got a few more hits. Because when you're above them, I mean, I don't know what it is, but they don't have any problems hitting you when you're above them. Look, see, he's trying to turn, so he has guns on me, which is just insane. You shouldn't be able to aim your guns properly when you're turning the aircraft. I don't know how people do it.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win. Move after me.
Oh no. Yeah, it's maddening, but I mean, what do you do? I mean, do you complain? Do you let them know how much it bothers you that they don't have any problem hitting you while you have the hardest time lining up shots. It's not fair, but hey. But, please break. Lost all my 20s in the nose. I've only got 34 13s left. Oh my god.
The enemy is attacking our base. We must reinforce its defenses.
That Halifax is insane. I don't know why they haven't. I don't know why they haven't increased its battle rating, but it's only 4.3. You see that? You see how far he was, and he still hit me? Insane, man. That's what makes EC so much fun, because people
The enemy is winning.
can just
We must counterattack.
spam bombers over and over. You can shoot them down, and they can pop right back in one and just come right at you again, and it don't matter. And then the Axis doesn't ever really have too many people on this tower, so essentially they can just fly right to base and not have to worry about it, and grind out enough RP for the next Spitfire and the next jet, and then they, you know, they don't actually have to fly those things. They just grind out what they want with a bomber in this mode. Another bad thing about the 109s I found is that the flaps take so long to deploy. I don't know what that's all about, but I hope that gets changed. Okay, with that, I think I'll cut it here. Thanks for watching.